Self-esteem is an important part of confidence. Through self-esteem, we attract things and we create things. These things that are coming to us and these things that we're creating, they are the physical representation of how confident we feel. As we find ourselves creating new things and as we observe our creations, we find ourselves feeling more and more confident. The more confident we feel, the more we continue to attract and create more things. And as this cycle goes on, the things that we create increase in value. That's because we've increased our own sense of self-value. That's self-esteem. It's built by setting out to achieve something and then actually achieving it. You build your self-esteem on your foundation of unconditional value. Because you know your unconditional value, you already believe in yourself and you already know that you're capable of creating exactly what you want to create. Thanks to your foundation of unconditional value, you will naturally set out to achieve something that's very challenging. Sometimes these things are so challenging that you might question if you should even be attempting the achievement. But because you know your unconditional value, you always arrive at an answer that says, yes, you should be reaching for this. And because you know your unconditional value, you will remember that you, like anyone, can achieve anything. And that'll be enough for you to keep going. Self-esteem requires you to reach for outcomes that are challenging. The outcome may sometimes be so far out of reach that you have no clue how you're even going to get there. And such a challenge, it can be daunting, but overcoming such a challenge is rewarding in the most invaluable of ways. So this is how you overcome the challenge of an outcome that does not have a clear-cut, pre-paved path. You simply ask, what is the next logical step? What can I do right now with the resources that I have? And the resources that you have right now might not be enough to create what you set out to create, but those resources are at least enough to create a more leveraged resource. And that'll be enough to help you create a more leveraged resource. And at some point, you will have created all of the resources that you need to achieve the challenging outcome that you set to achieve. Each time you create a new, more leveraged resource, you essentially create the outcome on the way to your main outcome. Each of these on-the-way outcomes contributes to your self-esteem. Each of those on-the-way outcomes proves that you're getting closer and closer to what you want to achieve. And the moment that movement towards what you want builds your self-esteem just as much as actually achieving the outcome that you set out to achieve in the first place. This is really powerful. It doesn't matter what area of life you're looking to improve your self-confidence in. Building your self-esteem through the achievement of what matters to you, that's going to maximize your confidence. You're going to be unshakably certain of your real value. That's it for self-esteem. It's simple. It's powerful. The only question now is, what do you want to achieve? Sending good vibes.